Hello, Revere, and welcome to our Revere Veterans and Community Show. Today I have a special guest. His name is Salvo Gaglio.
Thanks for having me.
Well, thank you for coming. For the people that don't know you, Salvo, you are one of the best chefs in the country, as far as I'm concerned. As far as I'm concerned, because I've eaten at your restaurant, and your food is delicious, and you are the chef at Volare's on Revere Broadway. Tell us a little about yourself, and then we'll get into Volare's.
Hi, folks. My name is Salvo Gaglio. I come from Italy, from Palermo, Sicily, and I'm over here for over 20 years.
Wow.
I was 26 years old when I come over here, and now I'm an executive chef at Volare restaurant located in 388 Broadway Revere.
Yep.
And I'm trying to do my best for what I learned through the years.
Okay, I love your accent. I don't know if I'm speaking with one or you're speaking with one.
I hope you don't make fun of me.
No, I love you. I come on the show. So, tell us where you learned to be a chef to begin with. How you started out first to becoming a chef is what I really mean.
I was 8 years old when I started working with my uncle in Sicily.
Oh.
And my father wanted me to be a musician, but I had like a both influence from the culinary art and the music arts, and I have to support myself because I born in a family that we didn't have a lot of money. So my father was a farmer, and I like nice clothes and I mean dress like you know.
How big was your family? Your brothers, sisters?
I have two brothers.
They're in America or
one is living over here in America, and my second one is a pastry chef in Sicily. So working in my uncle's restaurant, so I started learning the culinary art, but I also was studying music and go to the conservatory.
What instrument were you studying?
I play trumpet.
Oh, that's good.
And I volunteer every Sunday to St. Joseph Church in Medford.
You still play the trumpet?
Oh, yeah, of course.
Good.
You can never forget.
That's true. You know, I can't play. I used to play the accordion when I was a little boy. I remember what the keys are, the notes, but my hands ain't what they used to be, Sal.
Hey, we're getting old, right?
Well, not we, me. You know. By the way, tell the people, since you're Volare's, what kind of meals you really have there? I mean, just your specialties and your non-specialties.
When we opened 3 years ago, we tried to decide what kind of type of food we have to have, you know. And as an Italian, I learned what's the Italian American too, like chicken parmigiana is no Italian food, but people like it over here.
They love chicken parmigiana.
So chicken parmigiana, I give them parmigiana, or whatever, making cheese. So I brought in a classic Italian dish, where it can be like a shrimp with linguine, seafood al mare, like with the mussel, shrimp, calamari. I have salmon, steak, a veal.
I'm getting hungry,
you know
but keep talking.
Oh, thank you. And my most important thing, like every pasta dish, beside the penne, it's all fresh pasta, it's all homemade pasta. So we work like with the homemade pasta in the restaurant.
I have to ask you a question. I don't know if they have it in restaurants, but if a person is on a diet, let's say he can't eat certain foods, can they come in and ask for that too? Or you'll make a special if they have to? I mean,
one thing that I chose to be a musician or be a chef, that I have a contact with the customer, with the people. So every time people has an allergy or have some request, I try to accommodate it for the best of my ability. So if people has a gluten-free, if people has like a nuts allergy, and anything like that I can be possible do it, I will.
That's fantastic. And you do, you use a lot of like us. We had a nutritionist come up to our senior center. She spoke about using oil, non-fattening oil. I forgot the name she mentioned, but I think it was to fry the food, but the oil has no calories, I mean low calorie oil.
I don't know, any oil you put it on the pan, and it's become trans fat.
Oh.
So no matter what, like, but the good oil can be extra virgin. But again,
That's
you gotta eat the not cooked, uncooked.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Everything you put in the pan become like a bad fat.
Oh, okay. Also, I would like to talk to you before we get into your family and the restaurant itself, which is rated pretty good. It's in the papers. It's in the Boston papers. It's in the Revere papers. So it's on TV. It's on the internet. You changed the hours from originally, at one time you had lunches in the morning, but now you've changed the hours to a different time. So tell the people, like I wrote it down over here.
Oh, yeah. So practically, when we started, we want to like, let the people know that we're there and try to enjoy, the restaurant
Right.
every time of the day, like from lunch, dinner, late night menu. But through the years, it's an area that's not really like popular for lunch. So we cut the hour from Monday to Thursday, 4:30 to 10 for the dinner menu.
That's the dinner menu.
Dinner menu.
Yep.
And then we stay open for late night menu with the pizza, fried calamari, eggplant, kind of finger food up like 2 o'clock in the morning. And Friday and Saturday is from 11:30 to 11 night, and again a late night menu up at 2 o'clock in the morning. And Sunday is a dinner only from 1 o'clock to 10 o'clock at night, and again like late night menu. Only Sunday.
I have to ask you, I like hamburgers, and maybe some people out there like hamburgers too. Is that can we get hamburgers if we come into Volare's?
I am hamburger for lunch on Friday and Saturday.
Yep.
On Friday and Saturday.
So in other words, anybody can come in and order every meal, even if it's not Italian.
Oh yeah, of course.
Oh, okay.
But I only serve a hamburger from 11:30 to 4 o'clock
right.
Friday and Saturday.
That would be right. And the rest.
So the rest of the week you can eat the pasta, you can eat like arancini, you can eat my shrimp garnier that I have on the special menu right now.
That's
the other stuff you can eat like through the weekend.
I want to change the subject for 1 minute, Sal, if I can, because I love music. I do. I mean, I can't play an instrument anymore. Well, I can. I play the radio pretty good, but tell me, what did you learn to play the trumpet, in the old country or over here?
Something, now that you mentioned the music, like we have a live entertainment on Thursday night from 9 o'clock to 12.
Yep.
And we alternate like a different singer, can sing Elvis, Frank Sinatra.
Where is this at?
Say again?
Where do you have it at?
Volare.
Oh, at the restaurant?
Yes.
Oh,
yeah.
That's good. I also know when I went on the internet and I looked up some of the pictures of Volare's, I saw a guy there with the accordion. You even have an accordion player?
Oh yeah, we're gonna have again on the end of October that we do 3 years anniversary.
Yep.
So we gotta do another big event of the anniversary of 3 years. And so keep in touch.
This coming October?
Yes.
And what's the date going to be? Let the people out there know.
I don't know yet, but check on the website, on Facebook, and we'll be there to communicate with everybody what the day will be.
I hope it's so jam-packed you'll have to feed them outside, Sal.
No problem.
Okay.
We got free food from 9 o'clock up.
Free food?
Yeah.
Line me up right away.
No problem. We gotta have a regular dinner night, and after 9 o'clock I will serve a finger food for everybody, and we have a live entertainment soon.
Well, that's fantastic. So this is coming October.
October.
At the same time that we do the Oktoberfest music from Germany that we have in Munich, they have the Oktoberfest. And by the way, I was looking up on the internet. I finally learned how to work the computer after 30 years. Okay, no, I didn't know how to work it, but thanks to Revere TV and Bob Dunbar, I did learn how to do it. And thanks to Bobby Driscoll and Derek and Jessica, they helped me. They told me it wasn't that hard, and they were right. I mean, it took me 4 or 5 hours to learn what the switch was. But after that, I got pretty good at the computer. No, it's good because, Italy is sending a big orchestra to Munich. I saw that on the internet. The Italian band France is sending an orchestra. Russia's sending an orchestra. I'm surprised Putin lets anybody get out of the country, you know, but he's sending an orchestra, so that's good. But you learned to play the trumpet in Sicily, right?
Yeah, I was like 7 years old when I started in the march band in my local town called Montelepre in the region of Palermo in Sicily. And at the age of 13, I decided to go to the conservatory and I get a master on trumpet at the age of 19. But I was keeping working in my uncle's place because I love cooking, so I
So you
cannot stay
rather do
away
the
from
cooking than play the trumpet?
it was a big decision when I come in this country to decide which road I have to take it, you know. So I decided to get the culinary heart than the music career.
That's good. So you could play like Guy Lombardo made a song many years ago called the Chicken Cacciatore Cha-Cha. So you play on that one?
I don't know this, but I may learn one. I never heard it.
Go on the internet. It's a melody of songs from Italy, and he put it together, and he does the Chicken Cacciatore Cha-Cha.
I will check it out.
Okay. Sal, you have done a lot of stuff for the community, and tell us some of the things that Volare has done for the community. Besides, you have guests come in there, they have the meetings there. Tell us something about that.
I think like as a local restaurant, a family restaurant, you have to be involved with the community, with the RVC Chamber.
Chamber of Commerce, right?
You know, any event. We supported the sand sculpture. We support any activity, softball, like a basketball game and whatever.
But I'll tell you
we try to support like the community.
First of all, I got to thank Volare's. When you first opened up, I came in and asked for some tickets for the veterans, and you made a phone call to, I believe it was Chris or John, the one who's the boss there.
Yeah, Chris Salerno.
Yep.
Chris Salerno.
And I said, would you give me one ticket so I can give it to a veteran when he comes on the show? But you refused to give me one because you gave me 4, which was nice of you. So I want to thank you on behalf of the veterans that got those.
No problem. You can come back again and get another 4.
Is that you mean that?
Oh, of course I mean it.
I'll be there tomorrow morning.
No problem.
No, and we do give them to the veterans that come on our show, and it's an honor for Volare to do that. And we give them usually to wounded veterans that came back from the war and they've been, you know, hurt. Not to the old veterans like myself, the young ones, the young kids.
If we say how we support the community, I can do different ways. That's what I say.
That is one of the best ways to do it, is what you do. And one of the veterans came here and he said, boy, he says, when I gave him the coupon, this was about 3 years ago, when he first opened up, he said, I'm taking my wife out to dinner. And he never took his wife out anywhere because he couldn't afford to. But when we gave him the Volare coupon, he said he was going there, so I'm sure he used it up on your place in there. And I have to say this, the people that eat at your restaurant, even when they come to our senior center, they rave about Volare. So, I mean, not only, some of them came in looking like this, and they come out looking like this, you know, which is good.
You have to do this with your heart, so you gotta have a passion. That's why I decided to do the culinary heart, because I have a passion for what I'm doing.
Oh, you're good. Now, tell us a little about you're married.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, talk about your missus and your kids. Let's hear a little about them. Are they gonna be chefs too?
No, I don't have kids. I told you before.
Oh, you don't have one?
No.
Would you like some? I'll give you a couple.
Wow. I don't know, I can try, because I'm 48 years old, and I'm just newly married.
You're how old, 48?
Yeah, and I'm married for almost 2 months now.
I married 65 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
So I got another 65 years to go to catch up with you.
Right, and I got to tell you a funny story. My wife came over to me when we first got married. She said she had a little shoebox, but I never want you to open up. It's my personal shoebox, and that was 65 years ago. So a couple of weeks ago, she came over with the shoebox, and she says, you know, we're old now. We're almost 90 years old, because I'm 87. She's going to be 87. She says, you can open the shoebox. I opened the shoebox, and what do I find in there? 2 dolls, 2 little dolls, and $100,000. I says to my wife, what's with the 2 dolls and the $100,000? She says, my mother told me when I get married, every time we have an argument, to make a little doll. I says, but you only make 2 dolls. She says, yeah, because we always had a big argument, and those are the 2 big ones. So I made the 2 big dolls. I says, what's the $100,000 then? She says, that's the money I made selling the other dolls. I thought you liked that little story. And that was taken off the internet, by the way. Tell us, Volare is only located on Broadway. Any plans for expansion?
Right now we try to focus on this location, but we have in mind to try to open some other one. But
did you ever think of opening one down Revere Beach, which would be nice?
No, I feel we want to do something else. We like to support another community.
Oh,
you know, we already supported like a Revere.
No, well, you support the community, and the community, I hope, in return supports you. Because you,
oh yeah, we cannot complain. You know what I mean? We have a nice clientele, you know, and everybody come. You know, sometimes it's hard to please everybody, but I think overall we are 2 years that we open, so I think we do something good.
I got to ask you, beside our mayor, Dan Rizzo, what other great people have you had come to your restaurant?
Oh, if I have to calculate it, the people come.
I mean, famous people. That's what I mean.
I think all Riviera have been into Volare. You know what I mean? From the mayor to the councilor and everybody else.
I mean, any movie stars or any big stars that you would know that might come in there?
I don't know. Don't know that I know it, because I would become a movie star too.
That's true too. So Sal, besides doing the things you do for the veterans, besides doing the things you do for the community, what would you really, your hobbies, first of all, what are some of your hobbies, if I may ask you?
Say it again, I'm sorry.
The hobbies, you know, what do you like to do, what sports you like, what kind of, don't tell me soccer, because I know they like soccer here.
No, my hobby now is like play the music, you know, because it's no more professional.
What kind of music songs do you like? I mean, what kind of music do you when you?
I play like pop music, but principle I play classical. That's why I play in the church. It's the most classical music I play in the church.
That's
but,
pretty tough.
I like jazz.
You like jazz?
Oh, of course.
Like Louis Armstrong?
Louis Armstrong, Dizzy Gillespie, Lee Morgan.
Those are great. Those are great.
Clifford Brown,
And what? When you like to watch the movies, what kind of movies do you like? Action, horror films, war movies, romantic movies? You got some terrific people that come out of your country that became great actors and actresses. I can name one like Sophia Loren.
Oh yeah, of course. But I don't know. My favorite movies started from the Godfather.
The Godfather?
To Scarface, to Casino, to Godfather. This kind of movie, I like it. Kind of making me remind my country.
No, I enjoyed The Godfather myself. I thought it was a great movie with Al Pacino in there. He's a great little actor too. And I also like.
I think
Scarface was the story of Al Capone, I believe.
Yeah, no, Scarface was a drug dealer.
I think the one we have was the one that was with the scar head. That's why out in Chicago. Yep.
In Miami.
That's right. Yep.
They're all masterpieces, you know what I mean? I don't know, I saw like many times, but all the time I watch it, I enjoy, you know.
Do you watch Italian movies too on TV?
Yeah, once in a while.
Yeah, I think
I got my Italian channel.
Rias, I believe it is.
Just to see like even what's going on over there. Then they don't do very good with the economy right now.
I want you just came back from Italy, you said, about a month ago.
Yeah, I went to Italy for my honeymoon.
Oh, I got to tell you, I watch the news on the internet or on the computer, and there's a lot of migrants that leave Africa that go to Italy. Italy can't absorb them all, I don't think, because some of them get drowned, you know, in the Mediterranean on the way there. What do they do when they first come into the country? What does the government do with them?
I don't know. They die many
Yeah.
in the ocean. But like, what do they do? Every time they come on the other side, you know, it's not really much job in Sicily too. But they try to accommodate in school, you know,
They sleep
like
on
a
the.
whole building, you know. But
You mean like the school gymnasium? They sleep.
yeah, of course, yeah. And then they try to move around to Italy, and they try to go to France, and now they have a problem.
Oh.
They want to get to England, that they don't allow to go. So I don't know.
England is getting a little strict on that
I don't know
now.
that much about politics.
No,
so.
no, it's not political. This is human people. I mean, these are lives that are at stake, and they usually come for a better life. Really, that's what they come. But they don't come legally. I mean, they don't apply for citizenship. They don't apply to come in. So the bad ones can come in with the good ones, just like they do here in the United States.
I think it's like a desperation. This is so. I cannot control it. So I don't know. You know, I don't got the power for it.
No,
I
but,
feel bad.
I feel bad too, because all you got to do is put yourself in their place. And what would you do if you were in their place? You would probably be doing the same thing.
Of course, I don't go to Sicily because it's not that much over there. But I don't know.
So
I'm a little off about the situation. So I will love talk about more about food, and it's in my field.
no, but the Italian people are really known for their meals over there in Sicily. I mean, in Sicily and Italy, and even in Europe. You know, that France has their own, Spain has their own, Italy has their own. But how do you compare the Italian food as compared to the food in America, for example?
But I don't know. I don't see that much different. I was over there, like they would say, a couple months ago, and.
Where did you go when you were there? A couple of
months
months to visit. What cities did you go?
I went to Palermo for my first 4 days because it was a feast, and after like 4 days, I took my wife because she never been in Italy. I took her.
Oh, you took her right into the main
to
country,
Rome.
the mainland, we call it here.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we got Hawaii and Alaska, but when you're in Hawaii, they always say, I'm going to the mainland, which means they're coming to the United States over here. So you took her to the mainland and then Italy.
I took her to Rome for a few days, Venice, Florence, and of course the last week I went back to Sicily and spent like the last week on my honeymoon with my family.
Oh, that was good. Did you ever visit the Pisa?
What?
The Leaning Tower at Pisa, just I could tell you visited that.
Yeah, I was over there once.
I watch it on TV. They say they're having a lot of problems with that because little by little it's settling more and more in there. What do they plan to do?
I don't know.
Okay, I thought maybe if you fit the Pisa, put it on the other side.
I don't know, if maybe we get somebody and try to hold it over there, maybe we can stay there.
No, because you're on it. And did you go to Venice?
I was in Venice for 5 days, and Florence, and there was Rome.
Florence is way up north.
In the middle.
Well,
There's
it
a
may be in the middle
Rome.
to you, but it was when I was in Austria and we went down to Florence. It was pretty close.
Yeah, it's Rome, Florence, and Venice, and Austria.
Right. Because we got lost. That's how we wound up down there one time. This is in 1947 I'm talking about. So that's
after World War II, huh?
Yeah, 68 years ago. A long time. But I think about those things, you know. I spent a couple of years in Europe and I loved it there. I mean, I was in Germany, I was in Austria, northern Italy, and just at the Poland, just over the border in Poland, in a town which I pronounce now, I couldn't pronounce it then, called Baranovici. So that's where I wound up over there. You had to carry pouches as a courier in there. So that was it in a nutshell, Sal. Sal, we got about 3 minutes left. I'm going to give you 2 minutes to talk about whatever you like, and then I'll wrap it up in a minute. So tell us whatever you want to tell us.
I can talk about like what we do in Volare. Of course, like we have like an Italian-American menu, you know, with
yeah, tell us some of the American food. You mentioned the Italian food.
Yeah, we have like a veal marsala, chicken piccata, chicken parmigiana, you know, and it can be served with the pasta, it can be served with the vegetable and roasted potato. I do daily special, like this week we have like a rack lamb with the blueberry sauce and mashed potato. and asparagus. I have a black king linguine with the sea scallops, cherry tomato, spinach, and shrimp. And the one good seller is a shrimp Grand Marnier with the orange a Grand Marnier reduction. And like a typical on my appetizer menu, I have the classic Italian antipasto, arancini is a rice bowl with the bolognese, eggplant, carrozzella is with the mozzarella, ricotta, with the chopped tomato on top, Sicilian style called picky pacchio with the garlic and onion, with the tomato, with the pesto, basil, cream on the bottom. And any pasta, the way I said before, is all homemade. We have a bolognese, we have a shrimp al limone with the linguine. We have Alfredo, is like a companna with the chicken, with the mushroom. You know, and then we have a salmon, and we have a steak, we have a ribeye, we have a haddock, we have a...
Oh my God.
Yeah, we have like a variety.
I just want to ask you one thing. If the senior center, like if they have a certain thing that they want to do, could they put like a poster up on little, like the size in the window somewhere on the door or so?
No problem.
No problem at all?
No problem.
You sure of that?
If it's legal to do it?
Oh yeah. I mean, the senior center would never do anything illegal. Believe you me, they're one of the best senior centers in the Commonwealth.
No problem.
Sal, I got to tell you, it was an honor and a pleasure to have you really come up here. So I want to say...
It was my pleasure, me.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much to have me.
And God bless you, Sal, for all the nice things you do for us. I mean, not only for us, I mean for the veterans in the city of Revere. So thank you again. God bless our people in the city of Revere, especially our troops, but most of all, our great country, the United States of America, Sal. And thank you again for coming on our show. It was an honor and a pleasure to have you.
Thank you. Thank you for all the veterans of Revere. Come and enjoy Volare.
Thank you.
Thank you.